I wonder if they're going to do a national anthem.
Did you move this?
Team full strength tonight or what? All right, good afternoon, Warriors fans, and welcome to the Waupun Boys Varsity Soccer versus Campbell Sport. We're playing this game in Kewaskum, as Campbell Sports fields are under construction at this moment. So we are in the back field of Kewaskum playing Campbell Sport today. Waupun back to full strength with Austin Weiss and Trent Ferris and Jaden Nowicki back in the lineup. Waupun's gonna have the ball first, so Wrecker to Hicken to start. We're very close to the field today, so hopefully we don't get any balls to the heads. Hattie outside to Wrecker, taken away there by Heltemas of Campbell Sport. Smith with it. Buckles steals. Buckles looking for Ferris, trying to get to Sawyer, intercepted there by Seffield. Now Wrecker regains and gets it up to Trent Ferris. Ferris, fresh back with a cross, looking for Weiss, and that's stopped there by Waldschmidt, the goalie of Campbell Sport. So Waupun gets the first shot of the game. That's kicked off the side of his foot about midfield now. Nowicki heads it outside. Seafield with it down the line, cut off by Nowicki, and it's going to be a push on Nowicki. And it's going to be a throw-in for Campbell Sport. Nope, it's going to be a kick. They did call the push on Nowicki, wasn't sure. So Cameron Gill, the junior, crossing it into the penalty area, headed out by Sullivan and cleared, but regained by Campbell Sport. Outside to Volts. Volts with the cross. Castine with the save. Castine rolls it up to Williamson, who's back from being sick for the last few days. Williamson back to Nowicki. Nowicki up to Buckles. Buckles left footer up to Weiss. Weiss down the line trying to get to Williamson. Cut off there by Campbell Sport. He clears. It's Botzler giving chase for Campbell Sport, but Wrecker with it now to Williamson. Cut off. Buckles has it now. Fighting there with the captain, Nathan Seafield from Campbell Sport. So Williamson comes in. Back to Nowicki. Back to Cole Hicken, the captain. He drives it, switches fields, looking for Ferris. Ferris with some speed, but a little bit too much on it. And Waldschmidt for Campbell Sport comes up and plays it. He boots it to midfield, trapped there by Wrecker. Settled down, Wrecker with it. Wrecker trying to get to Weiss, just cut off there by Morochinski, and he clears. Jaden Nowicki and out of bounds. Good try. Thanks for not taking us out. Botzler with the throw-in. That's the Heltemas. Spinning. Nice footwork there. Trying to get it back to Botzler, but cut off by Hicken. Hicken to Buckles, settles outside to Wrecker. Wrecker to Williamson. Williamson trying to get back to Wrecker. Wrecker has it. Here's Wrecker trying to get it to Weiss. Weiss has it. He tries to get it to Ferris, but Waldschmidt steps in and clears. Short field here. That's kicked about 3/4 of the way. Settled by Campbell Sport at midfield. Heltemiz, but cut off by Ryer Schmidt. TJ Hattie with it now. Trying to get to Ferris, but cut off. Campbell Sport with it. Going outside here. Nowicki comes up and blasts it. Weiss giving chase, but Waldschmidt from Campbell Sport, the goalie wearing orange, he'll get to that one. Waldschmidt, not a very good kick there. Hattie chests it to Ferris, back to Hattie. He's pushed off the ball by Thiessen. Thiessen for Campbell Sport has it. Up the line, and now Hicken steps up and blasts all the way down. Just going to go out of bounds for a Campbell Sport goal kick. Waupun coming into this game against Campbell Sport on a 5-game win streak. If you've been following, Trevor Wrecker, 16 goals in the last 4 games. So Waupun playing well. 2 games left in the season before regionals. Cut off by Hicken. That's Hettemaz outside to Timblin. Timblin with it, looking for a cross. And now cleared by Hicken, the captain on defense. Morochinski for Campbell Sport up the line, but out of bounds. Now Sawyer Williamson, you're going to get a close-up look of him. But Hicken coming in to do the throw-in. We are basically standing on the line here because everybody sat in front of us. Hicken down the line to Weiss. Weiss giving chase, and that goes out of bounds. It's going to be a corner kick for Waupun. So 0-0 game. 6 minutes in here. Waupun boys varsity soccer playing Campbell Sport here in Kewaskum. Beautiful day for soccer. 50 degrees. Emily's cold, but when isn't she? Wrecker lining up for the corner kick. Here comes Wrecker with the cross. Cleared by Campbell Sport. Wrecker heads it back into the box. Now Sawyer Williamson with it. He's looking for Nowicki. Williamson down the line to Nowicki. Nowicki chips it, but a little too hard. Goes out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick for Campbell Sport. You know, I was looking at the Campbell Sport jerseys, and you see how they have a C on their jersey? I thought that was the captains, but that's just for Campbell Sport, because they're all captains, I guess. So I see Cole Thiessen, the senior, at midfield. He's a captain. And the Buckled settles outside to Williamson. Williamson said he's feeling better today. That's good. Hopefully he doesn't get everybody else sick. Over to Smith. Smith with it now. To Wrecker. Wrecker turns. Wrecker with some speed, looking for Ferris. Hattie giving chase now. TJ Hattie with the cross, but Waldschmidt has time to get that. Short field today here on the Kewaskum JV field. So going to be a lot of scoring chances. As with one big boot, turns into a race for a shot. Smith fighting for the ball. Campbell Sport with it now. Nowicki clears, and Weiss comes back for it. Weiss outside to Williamson. Williamson with it. Back to Weiss. Weiss trying to get to it, and now knocked out of bounds there by Campbell Sport. So Sawyer Williamson on the throw. He's going to go to Wrecker. Back to Williamson. Now Williamson down the line, looking to get it back to record, and cleared by Campbell Sport. Hopefully a clear ball like that doesn't come towards us. There's no flies above me.
That's so gross.
So Waupun's going to have a throw in here. Cole Hicken. Usually he can get it all the way to the net, and he does here, looking for a head. That's headed out by Campbell Sport. Weiss tries a bicycle kick, goes off his shin and out of bounds. So goal kick coming here for Campbell Sport in the blue, Waupun in the white. Cameron Gill doing the goal kick for Campbell Sport. He boots it out of bounds, so it's going to be a Waupun throw at about midfield. Ryer Smith down the line, headed by Ferris, but controlled by Campbell Sport now. Campbell Sport has it. Taken away there by TJ Hattie, and he gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan to Recker. Recker back to Hicken. Good movement there. Outside to Nowicki. Jaden Nowicki up the line. Weiss giving chase. Now it's outside by Campbell Sport. Weiss battling. Sawyer Williamson has it, looking to cross. Williamson trying to get to Buckles. Taken away now by Seafield from Campbell Sport. Seafield now taken away by Buckles. He has it, looking for a shot, blocked by Campbell Sport, but goes to Weiss. Weiss looking to get across. Gives a little push, gives it to Williamson. He crosses. Recker trying to get it there, but cleared by Campbell Sport. Coming right at us. Ooh, boy. And cleared, but knocked down by Weiss. And now Sawyer Williamson's just going to blast one off the side of his foot and out of bounds for a Campbell Sport goal kick. So we're going to have some action, Emily. We're about 3 feet from the out-of-bounds line. So we're up front and personal. Hopefully the video looks good for everybody watching at home. That's booted there by Cameron Gill down the line and cleared by Jaden Nowicki. 0-0 game. We're 10 minutes in here. Waupun Warriors Varsity Soccer. Cleared there. And Campbell Sport regains. Campbell Sport with it. Recker intercepts. Recker to Buckles. Buckles giving chase. Taken away by Thiessen. Thiessen has it. Getting it to Heltemas. Heltemas outside. Levi Castein's going to come over and take care of that ball. Castein with a big kick. And here's a scoring chance. This is what I'm talking about. Short field. Castein boots it all the way down the field. And the goalie from Campbell Sport, Nathan Waldschmidt, comes up with it. So Castein kicks it the length of the field. And now it's at midfield, and Recker has control. Waupun has control. Ashton Sullivan outside to Ryer Smith. Smith to Buckles. Buckles looking for Ferris. Ferris looking for Recker, but taken away there by Campbell Sport. That's Cameron Gill up the line, and now Nowicki steps up. Ooh, big hit there. Still has it, though. Weiss to Williamson. Williamson to Recker. Recker turns. Recker looking for Ferris. Trent Ferris giving chase. And Alec Harrison from Campbell Sport just lets it go out of bounds for a goal kick.
They have to do running drills. They're slow.
What's that?
They have to do running drills because they're slow.
Yeah, Waupun looking a little tired here. We should be fresh, getting everybody back today. But looking a little tired here to start the game. Last few games, Waupun was winning in the first 5-10 minutes. Sullivan has it. Ashton looking for Ferris. Outside, Ferris looking for a cross. Goes back to TJ Hattie. Hattie back to Ryer. Gets by him. And now Botzler from Campbell Sport. Cole Hicken. He'll step up. Cole Hicken, the captain, senior captain for the Warriors, to Recker, the other captain. They try to do a give and go, intercepted, but now Recker gets it back. Here's Recker at the 18. Recker is going to fire and knocked away there by Gill. Gill clears to Timblin. And now regained by Waupun. Ryer Smith switches fields to Sawyer Williamson. Williamson, he's going to fire one. That's knocked away by Campbell Sport. Not a bounce. Going to be a goal kick. So Campbell Sport playing almost seems like 2 forwards, 3 midfielder, and 5 defensemen. They just stack the box. Anytime Waupun gets a chance to shoot, it's all blue. See if Waupun can get ahead on this one. Here's a Recker, corner kick. That's outside about the 18. Sullivan giving chase. Ashton with it. Ashton's going to cross, and that's knocked away by Waldschmidt. So Waldschmidt hangs on. He's a junior goalie. Looks like he does a good job with the cross balls. Tanner Volts competing with Smith. Smith wins the battle. Smith to Buckles. Up to Recker. Recker looking outside to Williamson. Williamson back to Recker. Recker's got Weiss. He's going to Weiss. Weiss is in the box with it. Weiss back to Recker. Recker one touches across. Williamson up in the air. Ferris giving chase. Ferris. And it goes out of bounds for a goal kick for Campbell Sport. Number 16 entering the game for Campbell Sport, Samuel Mayer. Yep. Gill to midfield. Knocked down by Buckles. Out to Hattie. Hattie to Smith. Smith back to Hicken. Waupun controlling in their D zone. Now Botzler from Campbell Sport giving chase. And knocked out of bounds. Jared Botzler, number 12 for Campbell Sport, has some speed. He's a forward. He throws it in here. Headed out by Hicken. Williamson heads it. Now cleared outside. Heltemas looking for a cross. Intercepted by Waupun. Now headed out by Hicken. Campbell Sport with it still. Waupun looking to clear. And Campbell Sport gets a shot off just wide of the net. There's water over there. Is that the Great Rock River behind the goal down there? Probably on the floodplain here. But not a lot of rain this spring, so we're okay. Hicken with the goal kick. He boots it 3/4 of the field, and now here comes Ferris. Trent Ferris into the box. He's firing it. Knocked away by Waldschmidt and hung on. Good chance there. Hicken to Ferris. Ferris gets a shot. Nice save by Waldschmidt. And he boots it to midfield, headed by Hattie and out of bounds. Cameron Gill looks to be the strong defenseman for Campbell Sport. He throws it in, and that's intercepted by Recker right away. Here comes Trevor Recker. He's looking for Weiss, but a little too much on it. With this short field, makes it tough to get a through ball without the goalie getting involved. So let's see if Waupun shortens it up a little bit. Hattie with it now. Hattie looking for a cross, and Waldschmidt intercepts. Maybe start firing from a little deeper out, because Waldschmidt's all over any kind of cross or through ball. Buckles outside to Williamson. Williamson tries to keep it in, but out of bounds there. So it's going to be a throw-in for Campbell Sport. Morochinski with the throw-in for Campbell Sport. And that's Headed there by Seafield to midfield. Recker regains to Ryer Smith. Ryer chips it up to Trent Ferris. Ferris looking to turn. He gets it to Recker, but stolen there by Campbell Sport. It's Thiessen with it. He goes back to Gill. To Botzler. Botzler back. And Campbell Sport controls up the line there. He's looking for Cole Thiessen from Campbell Sport, but cut off by Smith. Chipped up. Hattie giving chase. Hattie wins that battle. Hattie looking for Weiss now. Campbell Sport gains it, but Sawyer Williamson steps up and takes it away. So Sawyer has it into the corner, looking to turn. He keeps it in to Nowicki. Nowicki to Williamson. Williamson steps up. Back to Nowicki. Now he crosses. Good cross. Looking for a head. That's headed out by Gill. And it's going to be a corner kick for Waupun. So Waupun has 4 corner kicks already. 20 minutes into the game, 0-0 game. Waupun playing Campbell Sport in Kewaskum. Trevor Recker with the corner kick for Waupun. Good kick, looking for a head. Hattie goes over the back of Gill, but it goes out of bounds. Must have not hit anybody. And it's going to be a goal kick for Campbell Sport. Jacob Pooley coming in the game for Campbell Sport. Waupun has not had a sub yet. 20 minutes in. Gill. Good kick there. Off of Botzler's head. Settled down by Nowicki. Nowicki back to Hicken. Hicken outside. Trying to get to Ferris, but cut off by Campbell Sport and headed away. Sullivan heads it. Ferris chests it. Trent looking. Gives it to Sullivan. Sullivan, nice move there to Recker. Here comes Recker. Time and some space. He's going to fire a left footer. Good chance there for Trevor Recker. That's about the spot you want to be shooting from, and that's the guy you want shooting too. Trevor Recker, 16 goals in the last 4 games. Any chance he gets to get some time and space, he needs to be firing, and that's what he just did, just a little high. Now Recker has it again. Recker trying to get to Weiss this time, but cut away by Gill. Gill to Heltemaz. And now Sullivan breaks it up. Harrison for Campbell Sport. And it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Waupun throw-in. Hicken is going to come up from defense to do the honors. Here's Cole Hicken. Headed. Buckles. Settles. Tries to get to Ferris, but broken up. Now Nowicki's going to blast one, but way over the net and out of bounds for a goal kick. 0-0 game. 21 minutes in here. Waupun boys varsity playing Campbell Sport. Waupun looking to get their 6th win in a row here. Morichinski, he kicks it off of Williamson's head and out of bounds. So it's going to be a throw in here for Campbell Sport. Cameron Gill down the line. Cleared by Jaden Nowicki. Recker trying to settle. It's off of Thiessen's head, and now Ferris settles. He tries to get it to Recker, but intercepted there. Cameron Gill taken away. Here's Trevor Recker. He's in the box. He gets tripped up a little bit. He still has it. Gets a shot off the post. And Waldschmidt
Nice try, boy.
regains his composure and gets the save. Recker gets tripped up a little bit. Still gets the shot off, goes off the post, and Waldschmidt reins it in. Now Nowicki out of bounds. Going to be a throw-in for Campbell Sport. Jacob Poole to Botzler. Botzler tries to cross it, but kicked away there by Ryer Smith out of bounds. Here's Heltemas from Campbell Sport on the throw-in. That's the Mayor outside there. And Recker steals. Mayer blocks it. Here comes Weiss. And Mrowczynski regains it. He has it. Just boots it. Sullivan cuts it off, and now Recker has it. Trevor Recker with some speed, looking for Weiss. Marinsky. And it's going to be offsides on Austin Weiss. So Cameron Gill coming up to kick. Waupun trying a through ball there, but Weiss one step too early. Cameron Gill with a big kick. It's going to go out of bounds, though. Nope, saved by Botzler, but now it's out of bounds on the sideline, and he goes right away. So Nowicki gets it into Williamson. Williamson to Recker. Recker looking to cross to Ferris. Ferris giving chase. Ferris has it. Ferris, he shoots. Off the post and in! Wow, what a play by Trent Ferris. Recker crosses. Ferris gets everything on it he could have. It slowly hits the post and goes in. So Waupun leads Campbell Sport 1-0 at the 24 minutes in. I didn't think it cleared the line, did you? It was close, but I guess it did. So Waupun leads 1-0. Cameron Gill with it. Stolen by Hattie. Nope, that's Weiss. Weiss. Nice aggressive shoulder there. He goes down hard. Buckles with it now. Buckles to Sullivan. Sullivan going outside to Smith. Smith up the line. And out of bounds. It's going to be a throw-in for Campbell Sport. So Waupun leading 1-0 on a Trent Ferris goal. Great effort. Beat the defender. And got the shot off. It's not how hard, it's where it goes. And that was one of those goals. Cameron Gill for Campbell Sport on the throw-in. He goes back with it. Now taken out by Omari. He's down. Dezion Zilke to Recker. Here's Recker now to Williamson. Williamson trying to get it back to Recker, but cleared by Campbell Sport. Sullivan to Omari. Omari trying to get to Zilke. Cleared there by Gill. Gill with it. Gill up to Thiessen. Back to Gill. Gill with it. And now cleared by Smith. Up in the air. Headed there by Kiesner. Kiesner with it for Campbell Sport. Now there's a log jam and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be a Waupun throw in. Omari. Kuraho. But Cole Hicken coming over to do the throw in. They didn't want him to throw it in, I guess. I don't know why you laughing. Hicken down the line. That's headed off of Weiss, and Waldschmidt, the goalie from Campbell Sports, is going to get to that one. Waldschmidt boots it off the side of his foot, but to midfield still. Sullivan settles it. Back to Hicken. Hicken blasts it down the line. Here comes Weiss. Weiss with it. Back to Williamson. Williamson tries to get back to Weiss, but taken away there. Now Recker has it to Nowicki. Nowicki to Recker. Recker we're still with it. Recker still. Ooh, big hit there by Nicholas Moran. So Recker has it. He gets hit pretty hard by the defenseman Nicholas Moran of Campbell Sport. And that's going to give Waupun a shot here right outside the 18. Cole Hicken coming to take the shot.
Here we go, Cole.
Waupun leading 1-0. And a chance here to make it 2. Here comes Cole Hicken. He fires. That's saved by Waldschmidt. So Hicken went for the shot. Had the corner. He just missed it a little bit, though. And Waldschmidt's going to boot it to midfield. Sullivan heads it off of Buckles. And now regained by Campbell Sport. Sullivan has it. Hicken. Cole Hicken boots it to Buckles. Buckles off his foot. Now Rzinski comes in to Thiessen from Campbell Sport. To Mayer. And there's a shot knocked away by Hicken. Buckles gets it to Williamson, and here comes Sawyer. Williamson trying to get to Weiss, but taken away by Rzinski, but Williamson gets it back. Williamson slide. Still has it. Tries to get a cross off, but cleared by Moran. Now Recker to Buckles. Buckles looking for a cross, and broken up by Gill. Gill at midfield to Heltemas. Heltemas trying to turn, but taken away by Sullivan. Tripped up. It's going to be a kick for Campbell Sport. Cameron Gill with the boot. It's going to get all the way to the net. Headed away by Hicken. And then by Williamson. But Gill gets it back and then stole by Recker. Jacob Poole down the line. Broken up there by Nowicki. Now Rzinski tries to kick it into the zone, but Recker is there to intercept. And he goes to Buckles. Buckles has a lot of time, a lot of green. Goes to Omari. Omari to Buckles, to Sullivan. Sullivan looking for a cross, headed by Gill. And cleared, and now Recker regains, and Smith has it. Smith outside as he boots it up the sideline and out of bounds for a Campbell Sport throw-in. Waupun leading 1-0. Sullivan, Omari. And now Mayer has it. Mayer with a shot. Castine gives a look, but it goes out of bounds. 30 minutes into the first half, Waupun leading 1-0. Now Trent Ferris is going to enter back into the game. Ferris with the lone goal for Waupun. Hicken with the goal kick. Headed there by Rzinski to Mayer. Mayer trying to go outside, but intercepted by Smith. And he's looking for Ferris. Nice bicycle kick there by Campbell Sport. And they have control. And now Buckles has it. Trying to get by Gill, but Gill takes it away. Gill to Mayer. Mayer outside to Volts. Volts, but taken away by Smith. Smith doing a nice job there at D. Now it's Mayer outside to Kiesner. Omari gets involved. Now Moran for Campbell Sport outside. Taken away there by Buckles. Buckles up to Ferris. Trent Ferris with it. Ferris, and knocked out a bounce there by Alec Harrison. So it's going to be Waupun throw-in. Trent Ferris going back to Ryer Smith. Ryer Smith has time. Goes back to Ferris. Ferris to Smith. Smith gets pressured. Knocked away now. And Hicken is going to control it. Hicken with some time. Hicken looking for a cross. He's got Williamson. Williamson going in there, but Waldschmidt's going to make the save. Good try there. Hicken trying to go crossing to Williamson. And Waldschmidt coming in. And Waldschmidt just boots it. Sullivan off his head. Omari. Here's Omari. Omari with it to Sullivan. Sullivan up the line to Ferris. Ferris gonna cross it. Ferris looking for Williamson. Gets over the Campbell Sport player's head, and now Williamson has it to Buckles. Buckles tries to get a shot off. Now he has it again, looking for a shot. He's going to Williamson. Williamson with a shot, and Waldschmidt makes the save. So Waldschmidt making the save there. Waupun with a chance. He boots it. Recker heads it. Zilke. Zilke giving chase. Here's Zilke. Zilke still has it. And broken away by Campbell Sport. Here's Gill outside. Williamson. Williamson with it against Gill. And now Recker has it. Here's Gill and Recker battling. Williamson. And taken away there by Heltemaz. Heltemaz looking for Volts down the line. Ryer Smith's there, though, and he gets rid of it to Omari. Omari to Sullivan. Buckles back to Hicken. Hicken settles. Hicken up to Nowicki. Here's Jaden Nowicki. He's got time. He's going to go to Williamson. Williamson getting it back to Jaden. Out of bounds there off of Jacob Poole of Campbell Sport. Give me a palm throwing. Williamson. Sick the last few days, but has been playing the whole game so far, so he must be feeling better. That's good to see. Nowicki looks for a cross, but off the side of his foot and cleared by Campbell Sport. Moran for Campbell Sport to Heltemaz. To Volts off of his foot. Here's Moran. Moran is in. It's Moran and Castine. And cleared by Ryer Smith. So a good chance there by Campbell Sport as Nicholas Moran gets through the defense to get a shot, but Ryer Smith comes over to clean it up. Here's a shot that Levi Castine can handle. Thiessen with the shot there for Campbell Sport. Now Castine, big foot. That's going to get all the way to Waldschmidt unless Des Zilke can get there. Zilke gives chase and Waldschmidt makes the save. Now Thiessen with it and taken away by Recker. Here comes Recker with speed. Recker's in. Recker all alone. Shot saved by Waldschmidt. Tell you what, when Trevor Recker gets the ball on his foot, look out. He gets going. He can run just as fast with the ball as he does without the ball. And he goes right in between everybody, gets a shot off and a nice save. Now here's Zilke to Ferris. Ferris with it. He's going to get a shot. That's off a hand.
Get up,
He gets knocked down. Williamson comes in. And Campbell Sport clears. Botzler, but taken away by Smith. Omari to Ferris. Sullivan to Smith. Headed away there by Heltemaz to Timblin. And that goes out of bounds on Campbell Sport. Give me a Waupun throw in. 9 minutes to play here in half. Waupun leading 1-0 on a Trent Ferris goal from Trevor Recker. TJ Hattie coming back in the game for Waupun and Austin Weiss. Hicken with the throw-in. Hicken down the line. Ferris gets to it. Ferris looking across. Knocked away there by Timlin, and it's going to be a corner kick for Waupun. Overcast skies, 50 degrees. It's beautiful out, and Emily's complaining.
No, Not yet.
At least she's doing a better job with the video. Hope everybody's enjoying it at home, and maybe she won't miss any goals tonight. So that's good. Don't miss this one. Wrecker. Here's a cross, looking for a head. One off of Hattie's head, I think, and out of bounds.
Try White.
Cameron Gill with the goal kick for Campbell Sport. And he blasts it down the line. Hicken cuts it off. Tries to keep it in, but it goes out of bounds. Braden Heltemas with the throw in here. Heltemas to Gill. To Heltemas. Heltemas. Taken away there by Hattie. Hattie clears, trying to get to Wrecker. Wrecker gets it to Weiss. Weiss. Back to Hattie. Hattie to Weiss. Weiss to Buckles. Buckles with it now. Micah going outside to Ferris. A little too much on it, but Ferris gets to it. Ferris taking his time. Gonna cross it to Sullivan. Sullivan steps up. Here's Ashton. At the 18, he's going to fire. A little high, but a good chance there. Good spot to shoot from. It's going to be a goal kick here for Campbell Sport. Cameron Gill doing the honors for Campbell Sport all day. Doing a nice job back there for the defense of Campbell Sport, and he blasts it. Looking for Botzler. He goes up. And taken away by Sullivan. Ashton to Ferris. Cleared there. And now at midfield, Moran. Heltemas. Heltemas with it. Back to Moran. Outside to Poole. Poole gets drilled by TJ Hattie. And that's going to be an obvious call. Or not. Yep, it is. Looked like he was going to throw it in until his teammate came over and told him to put the ball down. This is a kick. So Gill, he's going right at Castine. Holy cow, he hangs on. Thought it was going to slip through his hands. And now he boots it. Headed there by Rochinski. Weiss giving chase. Cleared by Campbell Sport. Record to Nowicki. Nowicki lofts it in, looking for Weiss. Rochinski clears, but gathered by Record to Buckles. Buckles with it. Buckles to Hattie. Hattie trying to get back to Buckles. To Hattie. Hattie has some time. Looking for Record. Back to Hattie. Hattie looking for a cross. Tried to get it to Omari, broken up there by Gill. Now Moran. To Heltemas, but stolen by Wrecker. Here comes Trevor. Outside to Ferris. Ferris to Wrecker. Wrecker crossing, looking for Weiss. Hattie giving chase too. And that keeps it in bounds. Nope. Out of bounds. Going to be a goal kick. Weiss with a good effort, but it goes out of bounds. With 4 minutes to play here in halftime. And Waupun's leading 1-0 on a Trent Ferris goal.
Something turned it. It's either his knee or his ankle.
I don't know. So Gill down the line to Moran. And it's out of bounds.
Big throw.
So Hicken down the line, headed by Rochinski. And that's to Poole. To Moran. Back to Poole. Now Weiss steals it. Wrecker looking for Weiss. Weiss with a chance. Taken away by Rochinski and cleared. But Hattie intercepts. Hattie. Buckles with it. taken away by Gill, and he clears to Botzler, and now Sullivan outside to Smith. Smith down the line, off of Fry, and out of bounds there, and it's going to be a Waupun throwing. Hicken over to Nowicki. Nowicki
One on, TJ, one on.
up the line to Weiss. Weiss with it. Ryczynski gets it. Chipped up to Heltmaz. And now Weiss has it again. He gives it to Recker. Recker looking back for Weiss. Gill clears off his foot, but Hattie gets to it. Now Moran tries to clear. Settled there by Sullivan. Sullivan back to Buckles. Buckles looking outside to Weiss.
One on, one on.
Weiss with it. Weiss to Recker. Here's Trevor Recker. He's going to blast one. Didn't get it all of it. And Waldschmidt jumps on that. Waldschmidt
2 minutes, boys. 2 minutes.
to Moran.
I can't
Moran
see that far. I can't see.
trying to get it, but Smith breaks it up. Heltmaz, Botzler. Botzler trying to spin, but Sullivan clears off of Recker's back. Now Sullivan has it again. Ashton Sullivan looking for Ferris. Here's Ferris in a foot race. Ferris into the box, and Waldschmidt comes up and makes the save. He goes quickly. He rolls it to Cameron Gill. Outside there to Cole Thiessen, but out of bounds. Now Ryer Smith. But Cole Hicken's going to come over and take the throw. Cole Hicken. Big throw down the line. Taken out there by number 11, Alec Harris. So it's going to be a kick for Waupun here. 1 minute remaining at halftime. Waupun leading 1-0 on a Trent Ferris goal. Hickens going to take the kick. He's got Ferris, Weiss, and Hattie. Hicken looking for a head. Ryczynski from Campbell Sport clears. Hattie has it. Hattie to Buckles. Trying to get it back to Hattie, but they clear.
One hard, Ash. One
Now
hard.
Ashton Sullivan looking to send it back in here to Weiss. Weiss trying to get it to Recker. 30 seconds remain here till half. Botzler taken away by Recker. Here comes Trevor, but taken away by Gill. Gill with it. To Moran, to Botzler. To Gill. Gill spinning out. Cameron Gill. He's going to try to take a shot, but he goes outside to Cameron. 5 seconds here. Campbell Sport tries to cross, but that's going to do it for halftime. So we're 45 minutes in here. Waupun taking on Campbell Sport. They lead 1-0 at halftime. We're going to turn it off since we don't have any electricity.